Happy Thursday and greetings from the Reston Town Center. It's day 70 and the 11th week anniversary from the very first walk with Winston, and I'm in honor of that. I'm wearing my same green shirt. I'm on the same block that I was. It is God just has these amazing coincidences in our life, and for me to be back here on business travel 11 weeks to the day in the same block recording this video is just crazy. Anyway, I hope that you're having a great week. I am so excited for your transformation, for all the little steps that you're taking. It's 82 days left in 2018, by the way, and our 100-day challenge group is really rocking it. I'm seeing some amazing distinctions and insights there, and so I definitely encourage you. You're looking for momentum going into 2019. I urge you to just surround yourself with like-minded people who are trying and experimenting new things. One of our members, Sherry, I love her mindset. She's taking on a physical health challenge that she's tasked herself with, but the other thing she's doing, which is really cool, is she is stretching herself, and she's saying, I want to try one new thing a week, every week during this challenge. And so I hope she won't mind me sharing this. I think it's a fascinating experiment she's doing. She says she belongs to a recreation center that offers classes, and she said she has a certain number of classes she gets to take. So she said, well, I'm just showing up at 9:15, and whatever random class they're doing, that's what I'm taking. I thought, wow, what a great mindset, what a great attitude. She's really growing. Anyway, I am so excited for that group, and certainly invite you to come in and be part of that. Oh, don't you love urban life with all this noise? Woo! Anyway, I hope you're having a great Thursday. So this morning I wanted to talk about 3 V's, the letter V, that can propel your transformation. I heard a term yesterday used, I haven't heard in a long time, called failure to launch. Now I get the principle behind that, which is, that you have made these plans, you've got these things that you're believing for, but you are somehow stuck on the launch pad. You're not achieving liftoff. I don't like the term failure to launch. It just seems so pejorative, but I get the metaphor is a powerful one. So maybe that's what you feel like with your transformation. So I want to encourage you by thinking about 3 words that start with V that can help you reset and reignite your passion for this transformation. The first V is vision. Having a vision of a compelling future. It's one thing to have that compelling vision that you can see yourself in your mind's eye achieving that goal. But as my mentor, Sarah Anna Powers, reminded me the other day, it's the journey of getting there. It's not the destination that we need to value and treasure. It's the belief, and it's the journey that we're going to get there. That's the really valuable part of this. But incorporating that belief that I'm there now, I'm worthy of those results right now. Whatever the scale says, whatever the bank account says, whatever the schedule of clients says, that you are already worthy of those results, and that you're acting in integrity with that goal, that vision. You work backwards, work with the end in mind. So reattaching yourself to that vision is critical in terms of not only imagining that, but feeling it and being the person, taking the actions that a person who achieves those goals, already taking those actions as if you're there. When I hear that before, it feels a lot of woo-woo to me, act as if, blah, blah, blah. No, I think the principle here is very, very different. The principle is, if I believe that I'm at my goal weight, what actions would that person be naturally taking? And by taking those actions that a person at that level would be naturally doing, I will achieve those results because I'm acting in concert with how that person shows up in the world. That person shows up in the world with lots of self-care. They're getting the proper rest. They're viewing nutrition as fuel. And they are exercising and energizing their body physically. So as I act in accordance with that person, that vision of that person, I become that person. Doesn't that make sense to you? So V is vision. Second V is values. And I guess I was heading into that already with what I was just saying. What is a person who has achieved those goals? What do they value? What do they prioritize ahead of other things in their life? So as I think about people who have a lot of margin with their time, for example, that's something that a lot of people want as a goal. They want more freedom in their schedule. They want more space to breathe and to be and to explore and do. So what do people who value that, how do they live life differently from the rest of us who seem so preoccupied with social media or the latest binge watching thing on Netflix or anything else? Well, they time block, or they time block their days. They put the big rocks into their schedule first. They say, these are the things that are most valuable and important in my life, and they come first. They get put into the calendar and scheduled before anything else. So someone who, I imagine that someone that has a lot of margin in their life and loves travel, for example, one of the first things they do is they look ahead a quarter or two in their calendar and go ahead and block out that time for the trip that they've always wanted to take. They know they want to go to England, or they want to go to a natural wonder of the world like the Grand Canyon. And so they go ahead and put that in the calendar. They time block it, and they begin making plans for it, because we know that the urgent always seems to trump the important in terms of our calendar. So vision, value, and then the third V is vow. And what I mean by vow is that we make a commitment to being integral with that vision. We make a vow to take the actions in terms of the things we value as a person of integrity. But we make this commitment. And how much, when we make a small commitment, does it amplify? One of the things in our 100-day challenge group, there's a lot of people doing 10,000 steps per day. And we think, well, how is that going to really propel a change? Or one of our members is upping her water intake to 64 ounces a day. Have you really even counted how many steps you do a day or how much water you drink a day? You'd be amazed. I had not been really paying attention to my water intake, and I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, water, not coffee, not other drinks, energy drinks or anything else, just pure clean water. How much of that am I getting per day? I was like, wow, I never even tracked it. And now it's like, well, that's another thing I'm adding to my health journey, is like really being intentional about my water intake. Now, these are not onerous or hard goals, but taken daily with intention, how will they propel our life and transform it over time? The compounding effect of 82 more days is going to be significant, my friends. Don't underestimate that compound value of all these small steps that we're taking. So my encouragement to you today, if you are stuck on the launch pad, let's think about these 3 V's. What's your vision for the future? See yourself in that future state and act in integrity with that person, that state of being. Get in alignment with the values of that person. What would they prioritize over other things? And then make a commitment. Take a vow. So I hope this is a helpful metaphor for you today. I am out early and in the dark because I'm trying to outrun the storm that is heading our way. We're going to get a deluge here any minute now. So I hope that this inspires you and encourages you. And if it does, please share it. Please share this message with others. I share these insights out of my own experience, and I hope they're helpful to you. And if it is, let's make sure that we help encourage others, because just like this video, there are too many people in the dark, and we're people of light, and we want to help others get a new perspective, get a new distinction in life. And so it's my hope and prayer that collectively, what you're doing in your daily life and what I'm doing in my life ultimately helps others. That's what brings the most joy and satisfaction to our lives. With that, you guys have a great Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow from Tampa.